Hi, my name's Martin Goosey, and you're listening to British Council Madrid Teachers Conference 2014 podcast. I'm here with Emma Berrakal and Hannah Norwood, who are two of this year's speakers. Let me ask them to introduce themselves, first of all.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
And where do you work?
I work at Madrid Young Learners Centre.
Okay. And Emma?
And I work with Hannah at Madrid Young Learners.
Okay, that's very nice. And you're both speaking at this year's conference. Hannah, what's the title of your talk?
The title of my talk is Motivating Writing, and it's aimed at primary level students.
And that's from kind of 5 years and up, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to start with how you introduce the letter sounds and then move on to words and spelling and building up into sentence and then very simple texts.
All right, sounds good. And Emma, what's your talk about?
The talk is called Developing Learning Strategies in the Young Learner Classroom, and it's with Louise Desmier. It's to do with getting learners to think about their own learning and giving them some strategies to help them improve.
Okay, and what age group is that aimed at?
I would say it's for 6 years and up.
Right. Okay, so both of you are kind of starting with early years, very young learners, and 5 is infantil in Spain, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
So from there up through the primary range. Okay, so do you think this would be appealing to state school teachers, private language school teachers? What kind of audience are you hoping to get?
Okay, well, I mean, there are definitely things at the beginning that I think would maybe be useful ideas for infantile teachers in state schools. And I think that because it's about writing and pushing writing, it would be useful for maybe primary school teachers as well. But I definitely think that if you're in an academy, it would be very useful to get ideas.
And Emma, are you hoping to get experienced teachers, inexperienced teachers, a mix, or what?
I think it's probably more useful for teachers with kind of medium experience or little experience.
Right.
Not very experienced teachers probably. But some of the activities which we show would be suitable for infantile as well. In fact, some of the activities I tried myself with 4 and 5 year olds. So. Oh right, great. I think state school teachers and academy teachers could benefit from coming along.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I mean, I think one of the interesting things is that a lot of teachers, certainly in the private sector, have training in teaching adults or older children, and then they're asked to teach very young learners. And then, of course, what they really want is practical activities. So could you give us an example of maybe a practical activity that you're going to talk about in your session? Hannah?
Yes, something, for example, that makes spelling a bit more fun. I've got quite a few ideas that if you come along you'll find out how to make spelling more interactive, more task-based and physical.
What do you think the problems are with teaching spelling to younger children?
Well, the huge problem, and I found this myself as a child, was the lack of relationship between the spelling and the sound.
Right.
And so my contention is, it was terrible. Yeah. I hated spelling. Right. And I always did terribly in spelling tests, and it was awful. So this is why I'd worked on it and worked out more motivating ways, more fun ways of learning the spelling. And
do you touch on phonics as well, or? Because when I was a kid, they take a whole word approach, and through the Janet and John books and things like that. So.
Slightly, but it's more focused on the letters and remembering. Yeah, so I suppose right at the beginning, there's letters and remembering the sounds in English.
Right.
Yeah, and then chunking the sounds as well.
Because I think one of the strengths of the whole word approach, if you like, when I was a kid, was that you weren't so bothered about the sound spelling relationship. You would remember the shape of the whole word and see the word as an individual unit rather than the letter. But of course that has its own problems, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially with a lot of children going in to do the Cambridge exams and things now, and they've got or going on into exams. Like they do need to learn how to spell
Right.
the words, and it's
Right.
just so what I think is, because it's so difficult, the earlier we start
Right.
and the more sort of fun it can be,
Yeah.
the better it is for them.
Okay. And Emma, I think a lot of people say, "Oh, you know, I can't do learner training with these very young children, with primary age students. They're not capable of kind of metacognition and thinking about their learning and things like that." But that's not your experience, is it?
Well, it's true that the younger the learner, the more difficult it is for them to think about their own learning. But with help, they can do it. And one of the reasons why it's so important to start it at a young age is because it's not as easy for them. And we've had all the activities which we'll show in September will be activities which we've tried out with younger learners.
Right. Could you give us an example?
Some of the activities are related to getting learners to think about stages in doing a writing task or a project,
Right.
reflective activities, and also some peer assessment, so they think about their own learning through thinking about somebody else's
Right.
work first,
Yeah.
for example.
Okay. That sounds really interesting. And hopefully you'll have a big audience. Do you think it's going to be a workshop style session or a talk, or is it going to be hands-on, your talk, Hannah?
Well, I'm hoping it's like it should be something like a workshop, and that you would be you as a participant, you will experience the activities that you hopefully will take away and use with your own students.
Right. So the teachers who come are going to have to pretend to be small children.
Well, they don't have to pretend to be small children, but they will have to do the activities.
Okay. Good. And Emma, are they going to be small children in your session too?
It will actually be more of a talk, but the participants will take part in some of the activities, and a few of them, and they'll be discussing what they do in their own classrooms as well.
Right, and no doubt take away a bunch of great ideas
We
as
hope
well.
so.
Yeah, okay. So, just a reminder to everybody that the conference is on Saturday, September the 27th. It's at the British Council School in Somersaguas. Thanks both for having this chat, and
Thank you.
we hope to see everybody there. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.